The Galactic Council classified Earth as a death world, not because of its volcanoes, not because of its storms, not even because of its predators, but because nothing on that planet is trying to keep you alive. And because the species that evolved there, neither are they. When humanity applied for first contact, the reaction was confused. They were small, soft-skinned, no claws, no armor, no natural weapons. The Qatari analysts laughed. Low-gravity origin species, fragile biology, short lifespan, emotion-driven decision-making. The council almost rejected them. Almost. Then someone pulled Earth's environmental data, and the room went silent. Extreme temperatures, unstable tectonics, oceans that could crush steel, storms that erased cities, a planet where the air itself slowly oxidizes you to death. And somehow, something evolved there. Not just survived, conquered it. Still, the galaxy assumed humans were clever, not dangerous. That mistake lasted exactly one war. The Yol Collective arrived without a declaration. They always did. They stripped worlds, harvested oceans, turned civilizations into footnotes. Their fleets were biological, self-repairing, self-replicating. No known species had ever stopped them. When they entered Sol, the Council issued evacuation protocols. Humanity ignored them. Instead, Earth's fleets moved. They were ugly, blocky ships, no elegant curves, no bioorganic hulls, just layered armor, redundant systems, and weapons that made no sense. The Yol commander observed them and asked, "Where are their plasma lances? They don't use them. Where are their singularity cannons? They don't have any. So how do they fight?" The human answer came in the form of a transmission. "We throw rocks very fast." The Yol did not understand. They would. The first human projectile hit a Yol carrier at relativistic speed. There was no explosion. The ship simply ceased to exist along the impact line. The second hit shattered a moon. The third hit missed, and kept going. 3 hours later, it destroyed a logistics hub in another system. The Yol began to panic. They adapted. They always did. Energy shields, point defense, interceptor swarms. The humans adapted faster. They started throwing more rocks. Smaller ones, faster ones, from farther away. They filled space with metal. Space became a minefield moving at light speed. The Yol lost 17 ships in 6 minutes. So they changed strategy. They went for Earth. They always went for the homeworld. What they found waiting was not a planetary defense grid. It was a weaponized ecosystem. Orbital platforms that vented atmosphere into space to create plasma storms. Gravitational tugs that pulled asteroids out of stable orbits. Missile silos buried under oceans, under mountains, under cities. And behind it all, a species that considered mutually assured destruction a comforting concept. The Yol deployed their ground forces. They were optimized, perfected, genetically tuned for war. They landed in what humans called Australia. They did not last long. Yol troops encountered creatures that killed for territory, creatures that killed for food, creatures that killed for no visible reason. And then they encountered humans who did not have claws. So they built knives, who did not have armor. So they built tanks, who did not have natural weapons. So they built too many to count. The Yol hive mind began to fracture. Its last message to the council was simple. This species does not come from a death world. They are the reason it is won. The war lasted 9 days. After that, the Yol Collective ceased to exist. The Galactic Council updated Earth's classification. Not just Death World. Industrialized Death World. And humanity. They submitted a new application. It contained only one line. We come in peace, but we are very, very good at the other thing.